Hey there everyone, welcome to Tales in Text and I'm your host Nisha Prakash and this is Bite Size Bharata where you hear tiny tales from a grand epic. We start our story en route to the fisherman Dasharaja's village. The horse's quickening hoofbeats match Devavrata's beating heart. As he follows the huntsmen, servants and chief ministers into the forest, he keeps his eyes peeled for a glimpse of the maiden who stole his father's heart. The royal retinue arrive at the spot where the king was separated from the group. They slow down and begin scouring the different directions in search of the maiden. Morning passes to noon, and as the group begins to feel the first pangs of hunger and exhaustion, a strange and almost divine fragrance wafts towards them from within the forest. Curious to see the owner of this fragrance, Devavrata and his retinue slowly go further into the woods. Soon they hear the gentle lapping of the Ganga river, and they come upon the riverbank where a boat rests in the mud. Sitting inside the boat, with tears streaming down her wilted face, is a maiden so utterly beautiful and captivating that it takes everyone's breath away. Devavrata stops his horse and stares at the woman. Such beauty he has never seen before. His heart quickens just for a second until realization comes crashing through his mind. This must be her, the fisher maiden his father is so in love with. Hearing the horses, the maiden looks up. She quickly wipes her tears away from her face and rearranges her features. She calls in a falsely cheery voice, saying, "Sir, may I help you cross the river today? I will give you a fair price." Devavrata's heart breaks looking at the young girl, barely older than him, struggling to maintain her composure in this moment of great grief. He gets down off his horse and slowly approaches her, with his hands in namaskara and his head bowed down in reverence. He says, "Devi, yes, I do need your help, but not in crossing the river. I need your help arranging a meeting with your father, the fisher chief Dasharaja, for it is him that I have come to meet. Can you please help me?" The maiden looks confused. She scans the assembled group and spots the royal banner, a banner so familiar to her now that she asks suspiciously, "I know this royal symbol. Who are you?" And looking closely at Devavrata, she frowns and replies, "Your face. It resembles someone I once knew, a face that I have been unable to forget. Who are you, sir? And what do you want with my father Dasharaja?" Devavrata gives the maiden a sad smile. He replies, "O Devi, O beauty of the river and the forests, you are the goddess who captured King Shantanu's heart. I am Prince Devavrata of Hastinapura, and I have come here to ask your father for your hand in marriage to my father, King Shantanu. Is that something you desire, Devi?" "Desire?" blurts out the fisherman's daughter, her eyes filling with tears. "It does not matter what I desire. It does not matter what the king desires. It only matters what my father desires. And his old, withered heart cannot fathom the depth of love, respect, and regard I hold for the king. Your desire will not matter to him too, O prince. Do not waste your breath on fruitless tasks. Please, leave me to my grief. Return to your kingdom and forget about us." Devavrata heard Gandhavati's heartbreaking outburst, and remained silent for some time. Stepping closer to the maiden, he said, Devi, whether a task is fruitless or not, only time will tell. But our gurus used to tell us that we must try, at least try, and not give up before trying. Will you at least let me try to convince your revered father, Devi? If it does not work, I promise to put this matter behind us for good. Devavrata's entreaties moved the maiden's heart. She agreed to take the prince and his ministers to her father. Get into the boat, O prince, she replied. Let me take you to my father. Make your entreaties, even if they do not lead to anything good, even if they lead to crushed hopes and disappointed dreams. But let me tell you one thing. No matter the outcome, I will forever be grateful to you for trying to unite me with His Majesty. Come now, let us see our feet. So saying, Satyavati slowly rowed through the gentle waters of the Ganga towards her home with Devavrata in tow. Thanks for listening. If you liked what you heard, like my video and subscribe to my channel. I'm Nisha Prakash and this was Bite Size Bharata, where you hear tiny tales from a grand epic. I'll see you next time on Tales in Text.